Hi guys, this is a top 5 and it is top 5 camping or outdoor hiking myths or swimming myths. So I'll start with number 1, that menstruation attracts bears. This myth dates back to 2 reported incidences where women were attacked by bears on the same night, 20 miles apart in Montana's Glacier National Park in 1967. While only one woman was menstruating and the food was left out in both instances, it was enough of a misguided misunderstanding for the park's department to issue and publish an anti-menstruation warning, which meant that this myth has stuck around. That doesn't really apply to me. I'm in Australia, we don't have bears here. We do have sharks, however, and a hell of a lot of other stuff that can kill us. But so the shark, so kind of number 2 is the shark myth, which began when it was reported that sharks have a strong sense of smell, that it is very sensitive and can detect a drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool or in 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. However, if this were true, sharks would be constantly overwhelmed by a cacophony of smells in the ocean. The great white can possibly detect a drop of blood in about 100 litres of water. Sharks don't care about you. You're not that special and they aren't interested in your menstrual cycle. But outside of this, these 2 were like the biggest outdoor myths I could find. One obviously associated with America, in Montana's Glacier National Park, and the other a shark myth, which seems to be associated anywhere there's an ocean, which is everywhere. And I kept trying to find other myths associated with menstruation in the outdoors, and so that was, yes, number 1, bears, number 2, sharks. So then with another top 5, I need 3 more. So what I found is myth number 3 is you can bury your single-use tampons and pads. No, you cannot do this. They are not biodegradable. They could be dug up by wild animals and distributed elsewhere. They are wasteful and should never be buried, left, or in any other way left where you were camping. They should be placed in a Ziploc bag and removed or taken out and disposed of in an appropriate waste receptacle. They should also not be burned in a fire due to the chemicals and plastics contained within them. Myth number 4, scented products will attract wildlife. So this is kind of half valid and half not. Scented menstrual products will not attract wildlife. Similar to the blood attracts bears or sharks, while you shouldn't ever use scented sanitary feminine hygiene products at all, as they'll mess the delicate pH balance of your vagina, they do not attract wildlife. You know what attracts wildlife? Food. If you're camping and have limited access to water, scented anything doesn't help. However, if you're wearing scented deodorant, why you'd go camping or hiking with wearing deodorant, I do not know. That can sometimes affect the wildlife around you, so it wouldn't be recommended that you take any sanitary products to camping or hiking. However, if you are wearing a tampon or pads, it is very, very rare that they'll be smelling that scented product. They'd be more smelling the scent, the salt and sweat of your body and your body odor. And last, number 5, your period or cramps will wreck your trip. On your trip, take with you plenty of painkillers and drink plenty of water, which you should be doing anyway because you're hiking. However, exercising in general is better for you than you think, and can help alleviate cramps and bloating. Exercise increases the oxygen supply to the muscles and boosts endorphins and your metabolism, both which help the body process and also will help you sleep, which will also help your menstrual cramps. So that does it for my top 5 camping and outdoor myths. The predominant one obviously being sharks and bears, and stop spreading this rumour and being ridiculous about it. Anyway, that is quick and easy. Thanks. Bye everybody.